Hi, and welcome back to Griffin Eye News. I'm Gwen. I'm going to be your guest host of the Griffin Eye News this evening, and joining me is the intrepid and wily Scald the Peacemaker. Hello, Scald. Hello.
Hi, Maeve. Maeve. No, you're not Maeve.
Not Maeve.
Oh, that's right. How you doing?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I am very well. How are things down in Fair Sagala-Hundis, where we lay our play?
Sunny, windy, leaves are changing. It's very exciting stuff.
That is always a very exciting thing. So, how are we gonna get this started? Or is this gonna be you and me this time, or we're just gonna have a?
Well, as lovely as that would be, we do have someone joining us this evening, and actually, conveniently, she is part of our artisan series. It is Lady Diana Africana, who's going to be joining us momentarily.
Okay, this sounds exciting. Drum roll. Oh, actually,
Hello, Lady Diana. You can actually do a drum roll.
Yes, I actually can.
Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me.
We're very excited for you to be here. We're gonna dive right in, and I'm curious, how long have you been playing in the SCA?
It will be 4 years in February.
Well,
Four long years?
4 long years. 4 short, well, 3 years and change.
3 years and change, yeah.
So anything after March doesn't count?
That's right. That's where the change comes into play. Is there anything that you wanted to tell us before we get right into the meat of things?
Yes, I would like to give a shout out to all of Valleywold as your ANS defender.
Very exciting.
Nice.
Very exciting. So, how did you get started in the SCA?
I had a friend just say, hey, you should come along with me to fight practice. So I did, and I was like, my people, where have you been my whole adult life?
Common theme for sure.
So you're reasonably well known as a weaver, and how did that become an attraction for you? Why weaving and not like, blacksmithing or pottery or something?
So it wasn't actually a planned thing. I had bought a loom at my very first quad war, and I got it home and I'm like, I guess I need to learn how to use it. So I did. And one of the attractions I like about weaving is you can see it as you can see what it's going to look like as you're making it. You don't have to wait to finish to see it.
Very true.
So some of the mystery goes away there. You can see how you're doing as you're doing.
Completely all the way.
Nice.
At a disadvantage, you can see that, oh, this is horrible. And
yeah, it's bad for like perfectionists like me, because you're like, oh, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong.
But that's how we learn, right? That's how we learn. Excellent. So do you have some examples? What would you say is your favorite weave?
Oh, favorite. I don't have a favorite, but I do have an example, which is on my garb. So I'm going to get really close to the camera so I can show you.
Excellent.
So,
it's so pretty.
If you can see this, this is actually a recreation of trim they found at Osberg.
Nice.
I got this pattern from Mistress Sauve. So, and this is my very first full-size project.
nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What would you say has been the most challenging for you?
The most challenging was a project I had done for Her Excellency Roxane de la Roche. The reason it was so hard was because it was quite a large project. It was hard to turn all the cards at once. So yeah, just managing that pile.
Just a giant pile of
Yeah,
fun.
It really was.
Well, let's look at we have some examples and photographs here, some work you've done here. So let's have a look at some of those.
Sure.
So this one here, it looks like that looks like a nice, warm, sunny California kind of place there. What was this about?
So this is the Queen of Kaid at the time. This is the Royal Gift Exchange. I was asked to do some weaving. I was like, okay, well, what's the persona I'm going for? And I was given Egyptian. I was like, oh, I got the perfect pattern. As you can see on her face, she is very, very happy.
She is extremely pleased.
Yes.
So moving, I guess, some more locally here, the Baroness of Montgard certainly seems to be enraptured by the weave. What's this about?
So she wanted trim for her garb when we have physical events again for Vic and Aisha's step up, like sitting the thrones. She wanted trim for that. So I made that out of silk, which this is only my second project in silk. It's quite a lot tinier than wool or cotton because it's quite small.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's
and
lovely.
we have another sort of cool, very, I don't know, very Saskatchewan-y kind of piece here.
It's
and we have
a
a picture, and we also have it live.
It's very reminiscent of the wheat in the field, which at harvest is rather appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun. The only downside to that was not being able to gift it to her ladyship Gwen in person.
That's right. Although it is very appreciated and is this is the first piece of garb that I ever made, and now it has the first piece of weaving that I ever received attached to it, and so it's got a very special place in my heart, and it screams my name in all the colors, so that's helpful.
Yes, it does.
Nice. And I think we already touched on this last one briefly. That this was a gift for Her Excellency for Roxanne, or?
It's actually for Her Excellency Roxanne, as I understood it, to gift to an unknown entity. I don't know to who
Ah,
or for what purpose it is.
a
but she
mystery
did-
gift.
She did give me permission to share this, so.
It's beautiful. And I can see based on the width of the pattern itself what you mean about just a handful of cards and
really
trying
was.
to manipulate them all at the same time.
I had to use both hands.
So it was a two-fister. Okay. That's, or Zweihander, as they say in German.
Zweihander. So out of curiosity, if someone brand new to weaving was interested in getting started, what would you recommend?
You can start as simply as grabbing 2 C-clamps and your kitchen table. I can show you how to warp it.
Very nice.
So like Facebook message me, drop me a message. I can do Zoom meetings showing you how to do that. You don't need a loom.
Oh, that's important to know because I always assumed that
Okay.
there was some special equipment necessary to make that happen.
But also for anybody, may I show you a loom?
Yes, please.
Okay. So at camping events, this is the loom I will have, and it's hard to see because I'm very close to the camera. If you see me out at events with this, stop by, watch if you want to. You can try it. Doesn't matter to me. Try. It's fun.
Wonderful.
Nice. So while you were reaching for that, I noticed something on your arm.
Hmm.
So what is that? Yeah, that.
So this is my protege scarf, and you can see here, this is Phil's heraldry here with representing his 3 dogs.
Super cute.
Cool. And do you have a a laurel that you're apprenticed to currently, or are you like on the market and taking offers from?
This is a pretty good resume, I gotta tell you.
So I'm currently a student, And no, I'm not taking offers because I am spoken for by Dame Arwen.
There was a whole lot
Lovely.
of Laurel hearts broken there. Oh well.
Yep, there was a lot of crying. I heard the hearts breaking from here.
Sorry, guys.
So in the rest of your SCA, when you're not weaving, have you ever been in charge of an office?
Yep. And I currently hold one too.
Excellent. Well, do tell.
Sure. When I was freshly new, I was deputy ANS officer, and then after being deputy, I took the ANS officer of Myrganwood on, which was tons of fun because you meet everybody, and you help them with whatever art they want. And you might not have the answer yourself, but just knowing somebody that might have the answer is kind of the job.
Okay. So if somebody was looking to take on an office, say an ANS office or something, what would you recommend? Any tips, tricks?
Oh, I would suggest first talking to your local seneschal. I would just say, I would like to be a deputy. I'd like to try this, just see if it's for me. That's what I would suggest.
Ease
Okay.
into it.
Yeah, learn the job.
That's important. Indeed. Now, the name you have and the garb you wear don't necessarily gel. So
No,
could you
they
tell us
don't.
could you tell us about your personas, assuming that there's more than one of them?
There's a few. So normally I am Jane de la Marche, which is a 15th century French woman. And currently I am Diana Africana, which you can't tell from my garb, but I am the Roman adoptive daughter of Saxa Emilia Africana.
Lovely. And I heard a rumor there might be another one in the works.
Yeah,
That would make 3.
it would.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Well, it's inspired by this beautiful Norse garb, and I happen to have a Norse pelican, so, you know, it kind of makes sense.
Handy. That is handy. Fantastic. Do you have any favorite moments or memories you'd like to share with us?
Oh, so this was really hard, really, really, because I've been part of some really big moments. Well, not just big ones, small ones too. Just fun, awesome things. And I had to, other than receiving my AOA, which is super funny, by the way, and yeah, I could tell you that if you'd like. And then, you know, being taken as a protege was pretty important too. But the one that stood out was Erla Fergus's Pelican Elevation. The reason it stands out is because Duke Ivar was so pleased about how it went. He turned around, and he's still in front of court where everybody can see him. He turns around and hugs me because of how happy he is.
Fantastic. Yep, that's a special moment.
Yes, it is.
That's wonderful. Is there anything else that you want to share with us and the known world audience?
I would like to thank Griffin I News for helping to keep Avacal together.
We're doing our little bit.
It's a fun bit. So that
is.
helps. That helps indeed. Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It was lovely to get to speak with you. And thank you to the known world for joining us here on Griffin I News. I am Her Ladyship Gwen, and we will see you soon.
Cheery bye.